Of the weekend, though, it's time for the weekend rundown, helping you plan for the weekend ahead. And of course, joining us to talk through some of the events that we shouldn't skip this weekend is Danny from the Luke and Howell Morning Show on WLLR. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, David. Good morning, Andrew. Nice to be along today. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Well, so there's a lot happening this weekend. The first one that we want to talk about is Freight House Farmers Market. Their outdoor market kicks off this weekend. So kicks off Saturday at 8 a.m. Freight House Farmers Market accepts SNAP and EBT benefits too. And at the farmers market, you're going to find everything. I mean, just look at this video. You can see all the things and all the people that love to show up for this. You get everything from live music, fresh produce, canned foods, handmade goods. The hours for this season are Saturday, 8 to 2 outside, closes an hour earlier than that, and then Sundays, 10 to 2, located on River Drive in Davenport near Modern Woodman Ballpark. Definitely a good time to get out there, and Andrew, you say it's going to be a good weekend to go to the farmers market.
Yeah, absolutely. The temperatures are going to be comfortable. We're not going to have a whole lot of wind, so get out there, support those small businesses.
It's such a good time out there.
Yeah, very good.
Every year I say I'm going, and every year I keep missing it. So get my butt out there.
Well, you know what, Danny? You have a bit of an excuse. You're at every other event in the Quad City. I can't go to an event without you being there. And I'm like, she works 24 hours a day.
You're so kind. Yeah,
Yes.
you think I work much harder than I do.
She is a busy lady for sure. Another event I want to kind of highlight coming up this weekend, more specifically on Sunday, is the Sterling Main Street Car Show. Now, this has been going on for a number of years. It's held annually on the first Sunday in May. Nice event that's going to kick off early. So 8 o'clock to noon is on-site registration. You're going to be able to see a whole host of vehicles from different decades. There's even dragsters that show up to this thing too, and I brought the Beast one year, so you can see a whole bunch of other stuff going on here too. Great for families. The entrance is free, so admission is free. However, I believe there's a little fee if you want to actually enter your vehicle. Noon, the judging begins. There's also going to be a 50-50 drawing, and then there will be an awards presentation that will take place at 2:15. There's a new location for it this year. It's actually just kind of up the street from where it's been years past. This will be near the farmers market location, still in downtown Sterling. And it looks like the weather will be beautiful for that on Sunday.
That's going to be great. I do love a car show. You know, my dad used to have all the old cars, and I used to be, when I was a kid and he would drive us around, I used to actually be embarrassed when people would like stare, because I'd be like, people are staring at me, Dad, and he's like, they're not staring at you, they're staring at the car.
It's the car.
And, But I just couldn't accept it. So anyway, now I wish I had one of those cars.
Right?
Exactly.
But you're talking about a pancake breakfast in Hillsdale.
You guys, pancakes and firemen. I'm just saying, it
doesn't get much better.
Combination. I know, I love it. So yeah, Hillsdale, they have their annual pancake breakfast coming up on Sunday, 7 a.m. to 1. So I figured that's like what, breakfast, second breakfast, brunch, and lunch if you want to. And of course, they're it's a free will donation, which means it's not free. You also give generously because they're using the funds for training and equipment. And if there's one thing I know, volunteer fire departments never have enough money to do all the things they need to do, and they keep us safe. So help if you can.
Yeah, if you want your fire department to be able to help you out, help them out.
Yeah,
exactly. It's paying it forward.
That's right. And finally, you're talking about Dutch Days.
Yes, this is huge. And if you've ever heard any of the names from around the Fulton area, you know there's a lot of Dutch influence up in that area.
Oh, yeah.
And yep, and so Friday and Saturday, they'll be showing off all that heritage. Of course, the big windmill will have things. They'll have stuff going on all day Friday and all day Saturday. But the big thing, the street scrubbing, which happens around 2:30, and then the parade kicks off at 3 o'clock. We'll cross our fingers that the weather stays good on Saturday for that.
Oh my gosh. Well, do you have a pair of these wooden clogs that we're seeing on
I'm telling you, they give demonstrations on how they make those, and they're not as uncomfortable as one would think.
Really?
And then they dance in them.
They put some insoles or something?
I would need them like an inch thick, yeah.
Yeah. Well, not to put you on the spot, but I was looking on your Facebook page the other day, and you posted a whole lineup of all your band's upcoming events, and you have one coming up next weekend anyway, and it's for a good cause. So do you mind just plugging that a little bit?
I would love to. Cheers on Main next Saturday night, the 11th, and we'll be helping out Relay for Life there in Mercer County.
Yeah, right there in Aledo. So awesome. And you can, of course,
Yes,
find the full
yes.
lineup on your Danny Lynn Howe Facebook page.
Well, thank
Look
you,
at
David.
that.
Yes, and we hope to get a nice crowd because we're raising money, by golly.
Yes, for another great cause. Awesome, Danny. Well, thank you so much for joining us this Thursday, and we'll see you again next week.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys. Take care. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you.